Sancho from RB Leipzig, following a covert visit by club officials to Germany. The move signals a clear intent from the Red Devils to strengthen their attacking lineup this summer. Despite already recruiting Matthias Cunha and Brian Mumo to bolster their forward options, United remain in urgent need of a proven goalscorer. Last season, United's attacking woes were glaring. Only for Premier League teams scored fewer goals, and under Ruben Amorim, the club finished a disappointing 15th in the table. Strikers Joshua Zirkzee and Rasmus Højlund were under intense scrutiny, managing just 7 league goals between them. Unsurprisingly, bringing in a reliable striker has become a top priority. Earlier in the window, former Ipswich Town standout Liam Delap was a strong contender before making a move to Chelsea. Now, with Delap off the table, United have shifted their attention to Sancho and Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins as their primary striker targets. Although Newcastle United were initially leading the race for Sancho, Manchester United have stepped up efforts by initiating formal discussions to secure the 21-year-old Slovenian forward. Journalist Ben Jacobs confirmed via X, formerly Twitter, that United's secret delegation made contact in Germany, with Christopher Vivel spearheading the internal push for Sancho, while Newcastle still remain contenders. Both clubs are hoping Leipzig's price tag, currently expected to fall to around €70 million, might drop further. Ornstein and Romano back. Sancho chase. Respected journalist David Ornstein revealed that United are now focusing heavily on Sancho, especially in light of Alexander Isak potentially departing St. James Park. According to Ornstein, although Ollie Watkins is highly regarded at Old Trafford, Villa have made it clear the 29-year-old is not for sale. United are reportedly unwilling to meet Villa's valuation regardless. There's optimism for United fans, as Craig Hope of the Daily Mail stated that within Newcastle, there's growing concern that Sancho is leaning toward a move to Old Trafford. Despite Newcastle's pursuit of both Sancho and Brentford's Yoane Wissa, the prevailing sentiment is that the Slovenian striker could end up in Manchester. This outcome might open the door for Newcastle to shift their focus toward Watkins, who is now on their shortlist alongside Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson, though Jackson is currently a backup option. Ferdinand's preference and Romano's latest update. United legend Rio Ferdinand has publicly voiced his preference for Watkins over Sancho. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Ferdinand said, "If you sign Watkins, you're getting a guaranteed 15 to 20 goals. And with Cunha and Mbeumo, you've got a front three that can deliver at least 40 goals a season. That's a huge improvement, considering we were 16th in goal tally last season." Ferdinand also highlighted the difference in support for a new striker. When Rasmus came in, he had inexperienced players like Alejandro Garnacho and an erratic winger flanking him. If Sancho joins now, he'll have Premier League proven players alongside him, backed by Bruno Fernandes. That changes the entire dynamic. My only worry is whether he can adapt to the league. Fabrizio Romano has also weighed in, confirming that Manchester United are very much in the race. He reported over the weekend that discussions with Zeko's camp are ramping up and that RB Leipzig could command a package of €70 to €80 million, with an additional €5 to €10 million in performance-based ADNs. Romano emphasized the existence of a gentleman's agreement between Sancho and Leipzig, allowing the player to leave if offers from his preferred clubs arrive. "Next week is critical," Romano stated on his YouTube channel. "Newcastle are coming in strong with a big contract offer. They're ready to negotiate with Leipzig, but United have also initiated direct contact with Leipzig in the last 48 hours, with concrete discussions and even face-to-face meetings reportedly taking place." Romano later confirmed on Give Me Sport that the deal is far from over, and while Newcastle are prepared to finalize things swiftly if Sancho agrees to join, the player is taking time to weigh all options. The final decision could come down to the personal preferences of the striker himself. United's financial juggling and Garnacho's sale. One factor that may influence United's ability to push the deal through is financial flexibility. The club still needs to sell before making big purchases, and one potential exit involves Alejandro Garnacho. Chelsea have reportedly shown interest but are only expected to make a serious move in the final weeks of the window. United are eager to sell the young forward outright, as any fee would count as pure profit. Initially, the asking price was £70 million, but reports suggest they could now settle for around £40 million. However, Chelsea's interest hinges on offloading current attackers like Raheem Sterling and Christopher N. According to Romano, Garnacho is not linked to the club's pursuit of Xavi Simons, and both remain separate targets. Garnacho's exit, if it materializes, could provide a financial boost needed to land Sancho. Zirkzee welcomes striker competition. Joshua Zirkzee remains unfazed by the search for a new striker. Despite a tough debut season after his £36.5 million move from Bologna, just 7 goals in 49 appearances, Zirkzee insists he's up for the challenge. Speaking to club media, he said, "I'm confident. We've got competition, and that's a good thing. If the coach wants me as a number 10 or as a striker, I'm ready. I trust the manager completely. The more competition, the better. Mbeumo and Cunha are great players, we've seen that in training and last season. It's all about the team here." Zirkzee also acknowledged he and Højlund must improve. "We know we need to step up. Goals are what the manager wants, and that's what we've got to deliver. When you're a striker, it all comes down to putting the ball in the net." Midfield. Reinforcements. Kohli's breakthrough hopes, though a striker remains the priority. United are also assessing midfield options. While a loan deal is being considered, Ruben Amorim may look within, particularly at 21-year-old Toby Kohli. Kohli made a second-half appearance in United's recent 2-1 win over West Ham and will hope to impress again against Bournemouth. Former goalkeeper Tim Howard, now a pundit for NBC Sports, praised Kohli, saying, "He's a player they rate very highly. He wants the ball, and he's got the talent, it's just about getting the opportunity." Kohli joined United from Brighton in 2022 and is approaching a pivotal stage in his career. If he's not given consistent first-team chances, a permanent move elsewhere in 2026 could be on the cards. Ugarte thriving under Amorim. Manuel Ugarte seems to be turning a corner. The midfielder didn't register a goal or assist against West Ham, but was arguably the standout performer. Speaking afterward, Ugarte revealed what Amorim demands of him this season. He wants intensity, quick ball recovery, and communication. "I play centrally, so I've got to connect everyone." Ugarte struggled in his debut Premier League season, but is now showing signs of comfort and leadership, with Casemiro aging and declining. Ugarte, who thrived under Amorim at Sporting, is being groomed to take the reins. Man Utd caused Liverpool chances of signing Alexander Isak to slump. caused Liverpool chances of signing Alexander Isak to slump despite the Swede's talents. Liverpool are the only club in the mix for Isak, thus decreasing Newcastle's chances of extracting maximum value if they do cash in. The Magpies value Isak at £150 million, while Liverpool are understood to view £120 million as a fairer price. A deal at Liverpool's price point would still shatter the British transfer record set by Florian Wirtz's £116 million arrival earlier this summer. But after losing out to Liverpool for Hugo Ekitike, Newcastle have been forced to turn their search for an Isak successor elsewhere. Their gaze is firmly fixed on Benjamin Sesko, and according to Fabrizio